Yo, my dudes, what's going on? David here, and welcome to another reaction. This episode, we are diving into That 70s Show Season 1, Episode 20, called A New Hope. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the series. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. With that being said, buckle your seatbelts. Let's ride. Oh my God. Woo! Oh wow, they're doing everything. Bargain Bob. Kitty struggles to make ends meet. Yeah. Vista Cruiser. Vista.
I am so excited about Star Wars.
Doesn't matter, Star Wars.
Screw that.
Screw that. I'm certain that's how they did feel back then.
So, Eric, you're gonna get yourself some Star Wars pajamas now?
Please say yes. Please say yes.
I'm going back to work. Full time.
Ooh.
Oh my God, you're kidding.
No. I ran into Ron Milbank at the Kmart, and he's moved back to reopen the plant.
Oh, and to think how close we came to losing the house.
Losing the Mom, you said we were fine.
Oh, Eric, honey, I lied.
Eric, remember when you beat him up on the playground?
Yep, I kicked his ass.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't he the kid with scoliosis and asthma?
Oh my God.
Yep.
Eric
And I
kicked his ass.
If I was gone, you two would kiss. Life's a bitch, huh?
Eric, David's here.
Oh, even worse.
Scoliosis asthma freak is here. I cannot wait to see this.
David, you still got that big old curve in your spine?
Nope, they actually fixed it.
Kelso, I'm bored.
Well, that's very flattering. But, you know, Jackie and I are back together.
Yay, there you go, Kelso. That's what's up.
Do you want to see my appendix scar?
Once again, what's her name and I are back together.
Come on, Kelso, you're doing so good.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah, I totally have more. I said like, oh my God. Oh my God, I am so sorry. I'm so
No,
sorry.
Eric's gonna walk. Oh,
I'm so sorry.
no.
Hey, what the hell's going on here?
Hey, Donna. Great writing.
Man, if you don't get out of here, you're supposed to be hanging out with me,
is it
not
with
Donna.
Me? Donna, he's hitting on you.
He is not. We're just friends.
Come on,
He
Donna.
talks to me, listens to me, shares ideas with me.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Donna,
yeah.
you are so naive. And she's gonna think that I don't trust her.
Eric, maybe you should let David have Donna. I mean, they look so nice together.
Yo, Fez.
See, this is why your country lost the war.
Damn.
My country never fought a war.
I mean, Leia, right? She acted like she was mad at Han.
Oh my God, Kelso's so into it.
Kelso, man, what are you, an idiot? Leia likes Luke. I mean, she kissed him on that bridge. Oh! Just for luck.
Now remember, a Jedi is his own
Oh
master.
my God.
His own master. His own master.
Yeah, it's a skit. We're about to get a skit. Let's go.
Jedi Knight. Jedi dumbass.
Oh my God, perfect.
Totally sucks. I should be Han.
Yes, Kitty.
Friends, Luke. He's nice. I think he really likes me.
No, I wouldn't.
Give me a chance, Luke.
He's stiff.
Look. Hello, he's choking me with his mind here. That's like, yeah. I'm evil. Hey, Mr. Pinciotti. Hey, Dad.
Hey there, Eric.
Hey, Dad. I was wondering if you could show me like a few fighting moves.
Who are you
Ooh.
planning to fight?
David Milbank.
David Milbank. He's got scoliosis and asthma. You could take him.
Yo, Bob.
The banjo is dirty. You want to knee him in the groin.
That's the route to go.
Hit him in the groin with a banjo.
There we go. Meet me halfway. Meet me halfway.
Also, I always thought you were kind of dumb.
Uh-huh.
But I don't care.
No.
You know, I don't either. It's...
No. No, there's no woos.
It's like that time at that beach when that lifeguard pinched my fanny. You just had to lay him out, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Well, how do you think I felt, Red? Watching you stand over that poor man, your eyes burning with intensity, your sun-tanned muscles gleaming
Yeah,
like a
you were
bronze
into it,
god.
kitty.
Listen to you. I've shared ideas with you. What's that about? I had the exact same problem. Yeah. I don't know what it takes with women. I mean, you put in all this time and effort, and they want to be just friends. I know. Well, it wouldn't have worked out with her and me anyway. I mean, I'm not supposed to say anything, but we're just here until my dad closes down the plant.
Oh yeah, you're definitely getting your ass kicked now.
Wait, close? Your dad was opening the plant full time. Yeah, well, they're burning off the inventory, and then that's all she wrote.
You broke my nose.
It's good.
Yes. Yes. Please.
Pay for this, Foreman. Before I leave, Donna will be mine.
Bring it on, man. He even did the little cape thing. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Damn it.
There's no way out of this.
Is this a true story?
Yeah.
That voice. Oh. James Earl Jones.
Eric actually liked this. That kid's on dope.
Whoa, look at it. All right, season 1, episode 20 of That 70s Show, A New Hope. Brilliant, man. That was brilliant. I'm going to give it a 9. I want to go 10, but there's just a few things that make me shy away from the 10, I guess you can say. First things being first, and I know you guys are going to be like super pissed off when I say this, but hey, it is what it is. I said what I said. I'm so bummed. I know the intro was supposed to be the Star Wars intro. You know how I feel about the theme song. You guys know how I feel about the theme song. So I was a little bummed out that we didn't get the theme song. I know that they were theming this one on Star Wars, which in large part is the reason why I gave it such a high grade. I thought it was brilliant though. Otherwise, it seemed as though they were telling sort of like two similar stories in the sense of Donna sort of moving on to this David guy and, you know, Eric feeling jealous about it. And then, so like that was, you know, being told from the main story. And then we had Kelso, who was sort of being pushed on and flirted with Lori, but him being with Jackie, and he did a really great job in the beginning. Yeah, he peaked at the scar, but still, for the most part, he was like holding his ground. Like, nope, me and Jackie are together. Can't do it, Lori. I know I got the hots for you. Can't do it. But then Jackie Lori listened into Jackie and Kelso arguing. Obviously, Kelso was the one who loved this movie more so than anyone else. It sounded like he watched it way too many times. And then some of you might say there's no such thing, but she didn't want to watch it again, so she stormed out. And obviously, Lori, listening in, she capitalized on it. Said, "Oh, that must be, the Star Wars movie. I got it, blah blah blah, and greatest film ever." She was basically like, we've all seen it, you know what I mean? She's basically making him think that she's interested in what he has to say. Lori's just bored. Lori's home. She's bored. She flunked out of college or whatever, or she's flunking out of college. She just wanted something to entertain her, a boy toy, whatever. And Kelso fell for it. And it would have been one thing if he would have let her kiss him and then kind of like, whoa, I'm with Jackie. But no, then he grabbed her. And the crowd, man, they were wooing. You don't woo that. Come on, man. You don't woo that. We do not woo that. No. Another bummer for the episode is the lack of Hyde. Like, there wasn't really much Hyde in this episode, which is kind of a bummer. But to me, what really stole the show and made me really laugh and enjoy it a lot was their little skit that they did with Star Wars. I thought that was done very well. I think they casted everyone in the right spots as well, too. Because I think, obviously, Foreman being the main character in the show, I think it was brilliant on his behalf to be Luke. Obviously, his master being Red, Obi-Wan Red. And then we have Han Solo being Hyde, and then Kelso's a lot taller than Hyde is, so him being Chewbacca only makes sense. And then we had, obviously the evil David guy who came back playing as Darth. Donna being, Leia. You know what I mean? Like, everyone was like casted so well. Fez and Jackie, who probably are just like side notes to a lot of people who watch the show, being just the side notes in Star Wars, the stormtroopers. And then obviously we have Kitty being great. I love Kitty. But I mean, that whole skit was done brilliant. I don't know if anyone will. I think it's one of those tough things, because to me, I think Eric was acting more in a caring. I mean, it comes off very jealous. It does, 100% does. But sometimes when you know what I mean? And it's a fight and a battle that relationships deal with to this day, and it will never go away. And that's someone, your partner, seeing it from their point of view, someone of the opposite sex, talking to you, you know what I mean? Like, we tend to know intentions, you know what I mean? And so it may come off as friendly, but I knew that Eric knew that David was definitely not coming off that way. The way he was looking at Donna from the second she, reintroduced herself, and even the way she approached him, like, ooh, you've grown. Come on, man. Like that, I don't know. So it's one of those tricky spots because it's coming off very jealous from Foreman, but at the same time, I understand where he's coming from. It took him so long to get Donna. He's finally got Donna. He doesn't want to lose it to somebody that just randomly shows up. It sucks because I don't see Donna as someone who would do that to Eric. She seems too invested in what they have for her to jeopardize it. But that doesn't mean that David won't do everything he possibly could to ruin that. You know what I mean? He was definitely, the things he had going for him, I guess you can say, is that he was taller than Foreman. He seemed, a little bit more, stockier and fit than Foreman is. And then, at least back in the 70s, he had the long locks. So that was probably something else that would have made people go crazy. And so, I'm sure Eric's own insecurities were triggering him a lot in this episode. But I don't know. I really enjoyed this episode though, and I know the things that I said to make it a 9 over a 10 are really nitpicky, and they usually are with a show like this. But it's just how I feel about it. I enjoy the intro of the song, and I enjoy having Hyde around, and so the fact that they didn't have any of those really was just a little bummer. But I'll skim through and see if I forgot anything, because I'm sure I did. But I mean, overall, I thought this is like a really great episode, and I know now, obviously not me being in the 70s, how much this movie meant to a lot of people when it came out in theaters. It was, one of a kind. I think the facial expressions were spot on. I'm almost certain that a lot of people thought like, how the CGI and everything looked back then was just outstanding. It's, never seen anything like it. Laurie's still been here for some reason. I don't know what's up with Laurie. Like, how doesn't Red and Kitty know that she's failing out of college is beyond me. But this is the classic case of Red basically choosing Laurie over Eric. Eric can't win. I honestly thought he was going to tell him to go sweep the garage like he normally does, but he can't win, man. He seriously cannot win. But basically, Kelso and Jackie go to the movies, watch Star Wars. Bez is pretty much cock blocking. No surprise there. Red comes down, says David's coming. Want you to hang out with him. And right here, it's like it's coming off very jealous, of course, but he just knows, man. And when you know, you know. When you know, you know. I don't like when they do this show-wise, because I feel like the show's good without this kind of stuff. And what I mean is, with the fact that Laurie and Midge always wear these like see-through thin bras where their nipples are just poking out. It's trying to add to like, oh, look how hot they are. But like, we don't need it. She could have just came in, no nipples exposed or anything, and just simply had a conversation with Kelso, and it would have delivered the same message. She's bored. He's obviously got the hots for her. And that's that. But it seems like Laurie and Midge are going to be the ones that they're constantly, just because they're blonde or whatever, constantly just going to have them with the nipples poking out, being all, you know what I mean? And so it's like, we don't need that. But whatever. It doesn't bother me enough to obviously bash it too much. I just wish that they didn't go that route. But it is what it is. Wow, it looked like Donna was laughing there. Donna spills some soda on David. They're hanging out a lot. It seems almost like they're hanging out a lot behind Eric's back. She's showing him the, short, like the thing she's been writing or whatever. He's obviously playing this act where he's like, oh, this is really brilliant. This is really smart writing and blah, blah, blah. Eric's not with it. But the best part to me, because obviously these are legendary. Every single time they do these little camera angle, getting high sessions and talking over, like they're always done so well. So literally every time we get one of those, I'm like, yes, I'm about to laugh. But here, to me, this right here is where the show, like, they executed it so well. Come on, man. Look at this man. Look at this man. And what really sucks, and I won't go into like craziness with this either, the whole thing that he's going through in like our day and age right now, I don't want to dive into it because I know I'm trying so hard not to let that hinder my thoughts on the show and his character in here. But I can't help, like, every time, like, in the back of my mind to think about what's going on with him. But I'll keep it at that because, again, I don't want to dive into that. That's a topic for another day. I'm trying my best to sort of just watch the show for the show and leave that out of it because I can't, as much as it sucks, I can't let it hinder my thoughts and opinion on the show. But this was perfect. This was great. I thought this was amazing. The whole skit thing was great. I don't hate Jackie for some reason. And I'm not saying that everyone else hates Jackie. I know a lot of people didn't like Jackie early on. I know that you guys said she gets better. I've already feel like she's gotten better from what she was in the beginning. Bob, I know a lot of people don't like Bob. I love Bob. I don't know how you guys don't like Bob, man. Basically, Eric's coming up, telling Red that he needs to learn some moves, how to throw some punches and do all that good stuff. And he's like, David's trying to take Bob. David's trying to take Donna from him. And so Bob's like, no, and you can't do that. Bob's not all there. We know that. Bob is not all there. But yeah, this is the moment where I'm just like, man, if Kelso would have just like been kissed by her and then got, upset, I would have been like, yeah, but nah, he made the move on her. And they'll probably sweep this under the rug. Jackie's never going to find out about it or anything. But then a similar situation with Red and Kitty back when they were younger, where Red knocked somebody out for pinching Kitty's butt, which obviously is a whole different situation. So I don't blame Red for doing what he did. I like that they every now and then have these little moments where they get really into one another and they get turned on enough so they run upstairs. I think that's funny. Obviously, Eric goes to confront Donna, saying that David doesn't want, he doesn't want to sleep with me. He doesn't want to have me naked, blah, blah, blah. And David pretty much behind her back's like, yeah, I kind of am into you. I do kind of want those things. And so Eric and David start sort of teaming up on Donna. She gets really upset, walks away. Then David says something about his dad. David said that he was only trying to get with Donna because they were here for a short period of time, and that his dad was opening the plant to burn all the inventory and then shut the plant back down. Eric gets obviously upset because his dad is there. Doesn't want his dad. His dad's already had his hopes up. Red's already been super pumped about it, super excited to be working again. Kitty got really excited too because of the fact that he got his job back. And so the fact that all that was, it was looking really bright for a moment there. And then he just came and ruined it by saying that his dad was going to shut it down. I thought, that I knew that ass kicking was coming. I like this little back and forth talk here, and then when he walks away, he kind of does that little Darth Vader walk away gesture. I don't know, it looked really cool. But instead of ruining the moment, Eric just kind of lets his dad and mom, go enjoy the night. Talks to Lori. Lori says this isn't a good time for her to, say that she flunked out of college or whatever. And then what Eric says is pretty true. I don't know how she's the favorite. It's got to be the face or something. Got to be just because it's daddy's little girl. But otherwise, the episode was great. Nothing short of it. I know my nitpicks weren't probably something that would have lowered a rating for you guys, but I still think it's damn near perfect, the show itself and this episode. So that's the review, that's the reaction. Hopefully you enjoy both. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full uncut unedited reactions over there, episodes extra early over there as well. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Bees, guys.